Holy fuck. I'll tell you what, I'm fucking exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which isn't good coming into
the busiest period, probably the year.
yeah, coming into a bit busy week, but I'm fucking wrecked, I'll tell you what. Just putting it out there. Where's Kieran again, by the way?
I don't know, having fun.
Good for him.
Carefree. Eating meat.
Eating meat?
That's what I saw on Snapchat.
Oh, Snapchat.
He's like, no. Having fancy meats. He's like, don't think I'll survive on anything but this going forward. So tax might be expensive.
That's his choice.
Yeah.
People at work do this too. They'll say things and be like, oh, I saw it on their Snapchat. I'm like, cool. And they're like, oh, Dylan, I should add you. I'm like,
no.
Don't have Snapchat. Why?
Kieran's the only person to see on.
Too old. Don't.
You can't say too old when you just set up the explosion at work TikTok this week.
That's because I'm trying to. That's because I know it's a popular going place, right? I'm trying to follow the algorithm.
People.
I'm trying to be a smart
content
website
creator.
runner or content creator, whatever you want to call it. That's a different story.
It's a cynical move, not a.
Yeah, I just don't get Snapchat. I've never understood it. I don't understand its purpose. Like, I did download it once, and technically I have an account. I downloaded it, made an account. I think I used it for like a week. I just didn't get it. I didn't understand the point. Like, why? What am I doing? Like,
I mean,
like what?
And Instagram really came in or at its lunch. Really took all the features.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. I don't get
stuff.
Yeah, so like I just don't understand. Like, and at a certain point, you gotta be like, okay, so like all these social media platforms, like, what are the? But I don't, like if I'm on this one, why do I need to be on this one? Like, what's the? Am I just sharing the same thing? You know, like.
Well, I mean, we're 12 months into the Elon Musk era. And there's still,
if it's true.
I want to say 12 months.
It's crazy.
That sounds about right. Oh, since he committed, maybe.
Okay. I was like, since he committed, oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, and we still completely undecided where everybody's going.
I'm constantly just like, can I wake up and if I wake up and everyone's collectively decided what's going on, I really just feel like someone needs to step up and be the leader. Right?
When you say everybody, who in particular?
I mean, the people I care about, like 90% of my 90% of the.
So, well, this is what we're going to do. We're all going to go to the co-op drinks.
Yeah.
We're going to have like a media-wide referendum, and we're all going to pick where we're all going.
Well, I know a lot of people. Like, I know people did leave X, Twitter, whatever. And they just use Discord now or whatever. I'm like, okay, I understand, like, Discord, like, if you're in a group, you can talk to people you like. But, like, again, there's that element.
But I want to hear your random dumb thoughts.
Yeah, and I do want to come across other random people's dumb thoughts, just not racist ones, you know? Like,
yeah.
Like, pineapple doesn't belong on pizza. Dumb thought. Happy to read it.
It doesn't belong on what?
Pizza.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like dumb thought.
It's like, I wasn't sure.
But
exactly.
not a real thing. But I don't want to hear any of, you know. So, what would you say?
It's a rational thought.
You little bitch. No, I mean, like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, so yeah, TikTok, Exposure Network has a TikTok now. Mostly just posting. Well, so far I'm only posting podcast clips on there. That could be a good idea, I thought, though, right?
Yeah, sure.
What do you think of them?
Good.
If you were like scrolling through, you're like these little short, 60-second clips, you know?
Yeah, maybe. Depends on how much I'm in it, how good my jokes are.
That's a you problem.
Yeah. No, I think that's what everybody's looking for.
You're good. I like TikTok. TikTok I don't hate. There's some funny shit on TikTok. I get TikTok. I get it. I don't get Snapchat. TikTok
Were you part of the Vine generation? Or
yes.
Yeah, so
I had a Vine. I was into Vine. Vine made sense to me. I got Vine made sense in the same way TikTok makes sense to a degree, where you could have a YouTube channel and a Vine channel, and they were like, they weren't eating each other because it was like, well, YouTube is your longer form stuff and Vine's your short form content.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there was no like, what's the point of these? It made perfect sense. And TikTok to me is like similar, I guess. You know, you can be a YouTuber and make long form content and then cut it out, or like make completely separate content that's short form. But then the problem is that all these other platforms, they just start like integrating and doing the same thing, you know.
Yep.
So YouTube just has shorts now, you know. So
yep, and
Instagram has reels.
Yeah, I've seen, you know, all the TikTok content I've watched has been on other platforms.
Yeah, because people just repost it to reels. So
yep,
which is fine. Saves you having to make a TikTok. Well, no, you've got a TikTok now, so you followed the fucking account.
Yeah.
When did you only just create that, or did you?
Yeah, I only just created.
Yeah, to make it. Yeah, you know, get the following. You know, so
yeah,
that's fair. But yeah, coming into PAX, I really feel like, so last week, no, not last week, the week before.
You didn't do anything crazy like in the last week or something, you know.
Yeah.
You know?
Just to catch people up.
So just like we're getting into PAX, let's take it easy, let's like ease our way into it. You know, we're gonna have a big week, bunch of content, you know, let's just do some steady news posts. Let's put out the reviews for stuff that I've got codes for. Watch this thing I've got screeners for. Don't
I'm going to be honest.
Massive.
I definitely feel like I'm like undiagnosed something sometimes, and I'm not.
I mean, you know,
because I'm really, really bad at, and it's not even like a normal level of patience. It's like I just like, sometimes I feel like I'm acting before I've even finished thinking about something. Do you know what I mean? Like. Yep. Like, as in, I've started working on a new version of the website before I've even processed the thought of doing it, which is kind of what happened. So long story short, in case you haven't checked out explosionnetwork.com, head on over to explosionnetwork.com. Brand new version of the website's up. Basically redone everything. You have no idea, and this is the thing. I don't know how much is too just inside baseball, and not even like from a like giving away like anything. It's just like understanding like how websites work and stuff. But like, there is so much shit involved, and look, the website's up, it's running. The majority of it, I'm happy with. I'm going to be working on a lot of stuff for a long time in the back end. It's fine for pretty much until probably halfway through next year. I feel. I don't know, but. And there's still some stuff in tweaking and fixing as it pops up. But I'm happy with the core setup and basics. And I should get back to posting normal stuff, regular stuff. I feel like there's a little bit more I want to do before. Anyway, yeah, so Ash is correct in that, yes, should have just been 100% should have just focused on coming into PAX week. Shouldn't have done anything dumb like this. But as I said to you, I got really annoyed. So this all started by this. So for people who used to run go to the old version of Explosion Network, I was well aware of this issue. However, I was hoping it would get fixed / choosing to ignore it.
Yes. We'll do a service that rhymes with pear-face.
Yeah, correct. So
and there was one feature that was not working properly, correct?
Yeah. And this feature that did not work correctly, or it would work 1 out of 50 times. Like I did see it work, but... And it's a really bad feature. Really, ultimately, I feel like maybe you should have pulled this plug earlier, because for a website like ours, I do feel like it's a necessary feature to a degree. So, but the search function did not work. And I've known about this for like a year, 2 years probably, to be honest. It's always been an issue. I've looked into it. I've emailed Squarespace. I mean, Pearface. Thing that rhymes with them, and I've never getting that sponsorship. The problem was that like it was a known issue, it wasn't getting fixed, all this sort of stuff. And one day, a couple weeks ago, I get an email from someone at a PR place asking for if I'd done a review for something, and they're like, "Hey, when's this review going to come through? Can you give us an ETA?" And I say, "Oh, it's already up. Here's the link." And they respond and say, "Oh, sorry, I tried using a search function on your website and it didn't come up." And I'm pretty sure as soon as I got done reading the email, I was already Googling things that would be involved to switch the website and fix it, because it annoyed me
that was
so
the
much.
breaking point.
Yeah. As I said, I'd known about it, but that was definitely the straw that broke the camel's back on that one. Like, I was like, just hearing it reading it, that message of like, I tried to find something from someone in PR, like that was looking for something. I was like, I can't. This is just no.
Yeah. So if that person is at PAX, he is the reason we changed our entire website.
Yeah, and I'm trying to dodge like company names and whatever else. But I know, yeah, maybe I will if I see them because I know what they look like. Maybe I will be like, hey, you're the cause of a lot of my current problems and money woes.
Oh yeah.
Because here's the other thing that people don't understand about our old setup. And again, we're going very inside baseball, but whatever.
Yeah.
The reason we started when we did Explosion Network, or Pleasure Explosion at the time, whatever. And the reason it was Squarespace was because, hey, it could Pearface, yeah. That's right. It could be you could host a website here, and the podcast setup stuff isn't great. However, it's like pretty
cost effective.
Cost effective. You can make as many feeds as you want. You hook them all up. It doesn't cost you more, whatever else. You look into all these other services. So other people like us, our friends and stuff, and a lot of them have switched over to paid better services, I know. But that around the same time who were starting were doing things like SoundClouds and stuff like that, which was free but again, similar, not the greatest
other
podcasting hosting, other restrictions. And I know a lot of those people have switched over to paying services, but they mostly only do one, maybe two podcasts. So like those paid services aren't going to cost them an arm and leg. So the problem always with switching the website was going to be, that's a mess. Like, and again, I just, the amount of probable issues and at the stage where I actually switched the back end from like the server to go to where it goes now, I was just like, please Lord, like just fucking load. And the homepage loaded. I was like, and when I click on this and it loaded, I was like, oh my God. like everything else from this point on can be fixed. Like that was my main scare there for a while. But the thing was also, okay, well, if we do that, where did the podcast go now? So we've moved all of it. And this is the thing. I don't feel like anyone would ever know, which is fine because it's supposed to be seamless. But all your podcast feeds out there, including this one's just been switched over in the background and they've gone to a completely different place and they're no longer hosted on the same place that the website is. So we now host the podcast separately to the website. So whole new age around here, I feel. Whole new age. For the entirety of our time, the podcast and the website were one and one. They were hosted and posted on the exact same place. Two separate places now.
Yes.
Do you feel like I just pushed on a second age of Explosion Network without asking anyone?
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely feel like that's exactly how I feel. Because there was the morning you were like, hey, listen, I did this. Let me show you. Running through the feeds. And then you accidentally went over the billing screen.
I clicked off it pretty fast, to be fair. I was like, whoops.
And head over to explosion.com/support. I'm assuming that's still working.
Yeah, it does. Explosion.com/support is a necessary. Look. Hasn't been a cheap time in my life, I'll tell you that.
You check out Manscaped. And
no. I mean, hopefully it pays off. I don't know.
It's a big swing.
It's a big swing. I've had to take some. I feel like we haven't taken some big swings in a while. We've been coaxing along.
Coasting. Yeah,
we've been coaxing along. We're doing everything fine. I know it's not 2024 yet, but I just decided to start the year early and just
So fuck it.
Let's just do it now.
Yeah, in a perfect world, you would have made this change December, January when we take our break.
Yeah.
One, it wouldn't affect us. Two, it would be somewhat seamless.
Yeah. Really, it was a terrible time to do it.
Old mate from PR had to send
Old mate from PR had to really get on my nerves.
He couldn't do Explosion Network plus whatever item on Google.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, it is fucked because literally anytime I go to find one of our old reviews or news articles, I never even use the search function on our own website. I went straight to Google and would type in like Starfield review Explosion Network, Google. That was the only way I could find our own stuff because the website search function was fucked. Like, and I got so used to doing that, I didn't even think about it. It just was like second nature. I just go to Google to find our articles.
Yep.
Like, did we do a news post about this? I'll just search it, whatever it is, Explosion Network Google. Oh, we did. Cool. I'll link that in this new one. Like, you know, fucking, which is shit. It's just really shit. So, but yeah, I mean, what made it worse was that, so I start this. So this is a Tuesday at the time, a couple weeks ago. This is a Tuesday morning that this happens. The first day of my my weekend from my day job, right? And you know, I'm thinking I was going to settle in for a normal week. I thought, you know, PAX is coming up soon. Got to relax. Let's not overdo it.
You get assets ready for PAX.
Just you know, to just get everything else done that I should be doing before PAX. But anyway, that set that off. So I work on that pretty much every day. So after Tuesday, we're working on the website for till late midnight Tuesday or whatever. I wake up at like 7 o'clock Wednesday, work on it until midnight that night. I stop for lunch, whatever. Like, I've put a lot of hours to get this shit up, right? And I still continue. But the problem then got even worse because then I go to work Thursday. And while at the day job, at some point halfway through the day, ring, hello, Dylan, would you mind driving down to Hobart and running the Hobart store for 5 days? Because everyone's got fucking COVID. And I say, yes. And then as I get in my car to head home and pack my bags to head down to Hobart, I'm thinking, oh, fuck.
That was a dumb idea.
I just started this website thing. I was hoping to like commit my time to, because I need to get that shit done ASAP. Like, I need to get that shit done. So then my week just got even more fucked because now I'm having very long days down there, getting up early in a place I've literally never been in my life. To be fair, I felt like I was in fucking Adelaide or somewhere. Like I didn't even feel like I was in Hobart. It was very, very weird. I'd never been to this store. I'd never been to this suburb. I didn't know a single person from the store. Very weird time. Anyway, I'm getting up early, having these long days. I'm staying there because I'm fucking, you know, running without the help of anyone else. I'm getting home. I'm getting back to the hotel at like 7 o'clock every night.
So here's my question: do they reimburse your hotel?
Oh yeah, the hotel's paid for, and I like reimburse my food. Like, it's fine, food, petrol, like that's all.
So they took care of you.
Yeah, it wasn't like pay for this and do like
I don't know. Some companies they would be like,
no, I wouldn't do it.
Come
if that was the case. No, I wouldn't do it. No. No, hotel paid for, and then I claimed back everything else, like my lunch and dinner and breakfast, whatever. So, but yeah, then I'm just coming. I brought my laptop, obviously, and I'm then coming back to the hotel every single night and just sitting there fucking working on this goddamn website every night until like 10:30, 11 o'clock. There was a night there where I just passed out, fell asleep with my laptop in my hand on the couch in this hotel room, and then woke back up. I was like, fuck, I should go to bed because I got to be up at 7 o'clock to. So yeah, I'm telling you. And what makes it worse is this entire past week, I've consistently tried to go to bed early and get a sleep in and get like a good solid like 8-9 hours sleep of a single night. And I keep waking up at like fucking like, I cannot get my body to sleep in. It is the most annoying thing. I just keep waking up.
Your body clock is like fucked.
Yeah, well, I keep waking up my body clock because I usually wake up at like either 5:30 or 6. It's like my normal time. So I just keep waking up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock, 5:30, 6 o'clock. Keep waking up. I'm like, for fuck's sake, can I please? I turned all my alarms off. Can I please just sleep? Like, fuck's sake. So annoying. Anyway, how's your week been?
I mean, not as bad as that, you know, pretty crew. Well, there's, you know, lots of work, like lots of things wanting to get finished before taking a break, tender packs and that kind of stuff. And yeah, I've been super cheery this episode, but you know, I've had a devastating loss this week. The Brisbane Lions lost yesterday, and yeah, I don't know if I don't know how invested in sport you've ever been, when your team loses the grand final, it's like a death in the family.
Wow.
Maybe, I don't know. I haven't had that many deaths in the family. But it is shattering to your core if you care enough. So yeah. The double parade dream is dead. We're recording before the NRL grand final.
Yeah, I was going to say, when's the NRL grand final?
It's probably in like 30 minutes.
Okay. So you want to speed through recordings tonight?
But you know,
you prefer to speed through recordings tonight.
I'm committed to recording when we're recording. Do I have my television on in the background? Possibly. Am I going to pay 100% attention to you talking about not playing any games? Probably not.
It's fine. I reckon what we should do is let's do it. Let's go record Arcade Couch.